This is the Asian session review for the spot gold market for Wednesday, August 5th, 2026. Coming into today, for me, there was no real indication of what would pan out for Wednesday, as by now, if you follow the gold market, you know that gold made a 5% up day on that day. So the market is already ways ready to hand out a few lessons, that's for sure. Little bit of a key was back here at 11:20 my time, just before the New York Stock Exchange opened. Had this massive bull 5-minute bar. The low of this never got taken. A little bit of indication of very strong buying in this and they were very patient to sit on their hands for the rest of that. A lot of equal lows, so liquidity engineering happened here, which became a target, I guess, for many traders who were hoping to hold positions through the week. Move their stop up to here on seeing this another high being made. And I took advantage of that, which I was very happy with myself, but the second part of the day, there was a lot of missed opportunity, and I'll sort of touch on that right now. So no gap on the open. We were opening in the volume profile zone. Price briefly tagged, so there was definitely a fade value area buy here if you're sort of liking to take trades very early on in the day. Sort of wasn't really ready to take this because of this down here. I was thinking this is going to get tagged at some point and easily could have just dropped straight through. That was a nice signal bar there though. It swept an inside, so it's a fakie. And a fakie with a strong bullish close, and you could have just risked off the bottom here, moving back up to point of control. Point of control was rejected. I don't take trades at the point of control. And then the trade I got stopped out on, as I talked about yesterday, with this 1 5-minute close below. Like, this was the day you could take it because it was liquidity was definitely sitting below here, and we had equal lows down here as well from the start of the New York gold pit session. So sort of a missed opportunity there, but you have rules in place for a reason. Once we had 3 5-minute close below the value area low, I was ready to go. I noticed I did have a limit order sitting up here to see if price could tag back to the value area low, but it didn't. But instead we had this fakey sweep here. I got in nice and early. I'm happy I added to that trade as well, which is always a very good sign that you're in the zone. You're happy with that sell. I took profit just below the IP as it was coming into the low of the day. It turned out to be a really nice place to take profit. Yes, I could have tried to hold for this, but the previous day sort of got me a little bit miffed, so I just wanted to lock a nice trade in. Very aware of sort of what they might be looking to do is to sweep this, and that's exactly what they did. I just did not think that price would run that strong. Maybe I missed something in the fundamentals. It's always easy to look at everything in hindsight, but when you're trading 5-minute bars in a live market, you've just got to just do the best that you can. And so looking back on this, I'm glad I took profit where I did. That was good. That was a good trade. Price then started to move back up. We'd already taken a price discovery sell here, so I couldn't sell again at this value area low. Return to value trade. Immediately, if you were just looking for 1 5-minute close, it's a dangerous rule, but we were starting to go strongly back up here. You could have targeted the point of control or the high of the day. That would have been fine. I was sort of waiting to see if we could get that 3 5-minute closes back inside. Sometimes you miss the opportunity, sometimes you get it. And then I had my buy limit order sitting here for like a return to value, fade value area, low buy, and it just did not get me. And I missed out on the lovely sweep here as well. So we had this fakey sweep of the previous 5-minute low, closed back inside, close to the Singapore Shanghai Open, which is totally fine. You can take that. You can take up to the point of control if you want. This was a pretty nasty. It swept the highs, closed bearish, but also swept the lows. This was an inside bar, and that's cool. But there was opportunities to get in, and then sort of you're buying at the point of control, so that's dangerous. Could be forgiven if you're trying to take a sell here. Price have been trading inside, but it was moving up. So glad I didn't take a sell there. You would have got run over very, very quickly. And once again, we had a very strong drive here. We were above the value area high, above the upper fire line, all the way to the first fire line in this one drive. 5-minute close above, came back down. We had a sweep here of this low, closed back inside. And then, so there was opportunities to take price back up to the previous day's high there. And it's just a shame, like it came down close. But you would have been buying quite away from the upper value line, but price was moving strongly. I just did not expect this type of, we'd seen nothing for a month and a half. And all of a sudden, Wednesday was the day that they took it, and they kept on moving it up, and they were blasting through multiple previous days highs all the way up here. So blasted through the July high. July was an inside month of June's strong selling. So lots of missed opportunity on Wednesday. It's just one of those things you have to sort of live and learn and try and get better.